Lilac and gooseberries. Yennefer has contacted Geralt. Finally. They had not seen each other in years, and then she'd sent him a letter, smelling of lilac and gooseberries, of course, asking him to meet her in the village of Willoughby. About a matter of great importance, she had written. So, as was with his wont when it came to all things Yennefer, the Witcher raced off at breakneck speed. At last, he arrived too late. Passing armies had razed Willoughby to the ground. Yennefer was nowhere in sight. With the help of Vesemir, whom Geralt had encountered along the way, Geralt picked up her trail, which the two Witchers then followed. Yen had ridden north, traversing wild lands and battlefields at great speed. She was in a hurry. Perhaps she was in trouble. And we have the letter itself, right over here. Yennefer's letter. Dear friend, forgive me for not asking about your health or how you have been these last years. Time is very short. I have important news. We must meet, and soon. Ride to Willoughby, near Vizima, and don't spare the horses. While I do eagerly await your reunion, I won't be able to wait, eagerly or otherwise, very long. Your dear friend, Yennefer. P.S. I still have the unicorn. So we're here in town looking for Yennefer. I got a little sidetracked, playing some card games. He challenged me to a game, and I lost. It was a matter of pride. I had to show him his place. That cat just opened that door. That cat just opened that. Can I talk to the cat? Can I hear its story about how it's Herculean strength? Anyway, our current goal is to walk around town basically and just ask around for Yennefer, try to find more information.
Done drinking? Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
That's racist. Ow. Rude. So rude. I'm gonna wreck your shit. Alright, who's next? Oh, you're next. Okay, good to know. Oh, 2-on-1. Alright, let's lock on. Be ready for this. Hey, buddy. Just gonna start nailing you now. Sorry. Phrasing, also. Phrasing. Strong attack. Oh. Do you know what I fought today? Because it was certainly a lot more dangerous than you. Oh, fine, I'll hit you again.
Nice meeting you.
You guys are silly. Alright, what do I get for killing you? I mean, defeating you? Not dead? No drops? Why do I even bother? Alright. Our mounts are startled. Is it because of all the fighting? Now you're in my way. Stepping in my way. Game saves. Your game state will automatically be saved when you reach certain milestones in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. The world is full of predators, bloodthirsty beasts, bandits, and countless other dangers. I believe it. So I want to ask around with various people around town. I also want to see if I can find a job board for side quests, because they made a point to immediately tell me that was in the area, which means if I look around on my map, I'll probably find evidence around here.
Goidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervan now.
Damn dear, strip the bark off the trees again.
D-E-R-V-A-N, not Goidemar.
What do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway? Dervan.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Dervan, may the Gold Sun guide you far away from my land.
Oh. The war is splitting friendships. Or not.
Greetings.
I was relatively polite compared to some of the other people. Maybe he saw me punch the shit out of that dude. Ooh, job board.
Pouring and Vermeer snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself. Good morning.
That's just rude. Notice boards. Geralt has learned from experience to keep a close eye on the surroundings as he travels, for he never knows when he'll run into someone or something of interest. A damsel in distress, a merchant peddling rare wares, or a nest of pesky monsters. Such locations are marked on your map with the following icons. Notice board looks like a note. Quest bit givers the usual exclamation point. Merchant, yeah, everything's pretty much straightforward. Place of power is some kind of weird altar. Monster nest has horns. Grindstone for, yeah, all the profession stuff is especially exactly what you think it would be. Alright. Oh, we have a lot of stuff to look at here. Wanted. Deserter. Last night, a soldier fled from the army camp under cover of darkness. The wanted man, a recruit who recently volunteered to join his Imperial Majesty's service, goes by the name of Odrin. He claimed to be a Kadwani by birth, but said King Henselt's misrule has convinced him to join the Imperial Army. He was part of said institution for a mere 2 days, but managed to eat and drink enough in that time for an entire regiment of dragoons. Anyone with information about this deserter's present location is to report to the garrison at once. Description: modest stature, wiry, with thinning hair. He fled in his undergarments by squeezing out through the latrine's drainage system and probably thus reeks like an old boar. Characteristic marks: he can be easily recognized by his voice, which has the telltale rasp of a hardened alcoholic. Anyone found providing shelter or sustenance to this deserter will be subjected to a summary court-martial. How many of these do we have? Quite a few. Death to the invaders. Hark, fair folk of the north, if you've a yearning for freedom, if you've prepared to take up arms to defend the motherland, head to the woods. We go stronger by the day, and will soon show the Nilfgaardian vermin that the Temeran nation will not bear its yoke without a fight. If your heart bleeds blue and golden lilies, you will sooner die for your country than live as a slave to the foreigners. Let us swear by our fathers who fell to the beasts at Sodden, by the souls of the dead buried at Brenna, to arms. Volunteers wanted. By order of Captain Peter Sar Gwenleve, let it hereby be known that enlistment in the Imperial Army is now open. Recruits will be provided with room, board, and regular pay. Yet the greatest payment of all is the honor of serving Emraes. Deathwen Adar in Carp... Okay, sure. Once enlisted, recruits will be trained under the tutelage of the Empire's greatest strategists. Recruits' families will be assured sufficient sustenance for the entire time of their service. In the case of their death on the field of glory, they will receive a lifelong pension. Imperial Edict number 1845. Let it hereby be known that, by order of His Imperial Majesty's High Command, all able-bodied men of White Orchard must present themselves at the village inn, equipped with a shovel, hoe, or pickaxe of their own provision. The fields near the village are littered with corpses, and given the warm spring we are currently experiencing, the High Command fears the rotting bodies may bring contagion to the village. Let this stand as proof to the residents of White Orchard that their new rulers care for their safety, and shall defend them not only from the bandits but also from disease, by introducing measures which have long been standard in the civilized world. Any man refusing to comply by this order will be flogged and put in the stocks. Signed, Captain Peter Sar Gwenleve. Brother missing. Bastion, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. That's racist. I have reason to think that he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say, and you'd be in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground at the least, like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him neath the barrows where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpsers prowling the battleground. So I seek a man brave, able with the sword, and willing to venture out with me to find Bastion. I won't pay much, for I have not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude, and sure to show it aplenty. Any man willing to help, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard, just near the bridge. I've made a camp there. Dun Wildenvert. Contract. Devil by the Well. Good folk. I know there's a war on, and every man's got trouble enough of their own. but perhaps there's one of you who could help a father in need. You all surely know the well in the ruined village, and the devil that guards it with jealous fury, and if you don't know, well, come and ask and I'll tell you about it. Whoever drives that monster away from the well will get a fat purse of gold. Just don't tarry, for it's an urgent matter. Odalon. So we have a whole bunch of new things to look into now. There is much interest to be found in the world's dense forests and fog-clad swamps. Whenever you peruse a notice board, marks will appear on your minimap to indicate the potential interesting places. Seek them out to learn what secrets they hold. So we have a whole bunch of new quests to look at now. Taking a look at the world map, there should be new marks all over the place. Every important location you have discovered will be marked on your world map. To jump to the current objective, press left stick. To scroll, use left stick. Your current objective is marked with this weird symbol. Available quests are marked with an exclamation point. Current objective, lilac and gooseberries. How far away is that? Okay, so I have a bit of a journey to go on before I arrive there. And a whole lot of points of interest. Either undiscovered locations and other things we're going to go into. I guess the question is, do I want to go straight to the lilac quest, or do I want to go get sidetracked to this area and explore that? Probably lilac. I might do some stuff on the way there, but I'm probably going to go roughly straight there, just because otherwise I'm kind of completely disregarding the urgency that I'm supposed to be observing on top of the part where I already just played cards for a while. Let's check in with this person too.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service the garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
I've played enough Batman to know what happens next. What did I just do? That's the wrong button. Twisted Firestarter. So yeah, I assume there's going to be footsteps around here of some kind. Is this not his hut?
You look at me.
Let's take a look here. Secondary quests. Twisted Firestarter. Use your witch's senses to look behind the forge for clues about the arsonist. Behind the forge, so back towards this way. No, we're not looting. They don't like it when you loot their stuff. Let's take a look behind. Points of interest. That's wow. That's a different. That's a different list for sure. Hidden treasure is apparently a chest that's has a weird bracket around it. Dungeon's a cave. Person in distress is a cage. Spoils of war is a sword in the ground. All right, there's a lot of we're gonna be learning those over time. That's too much to try to memorize now.
Gonna hunt bears. Mum, don't let us talk to strangers.
Well, get away from here. I'm trying to do things. Ooh. Hello, suspicious red stuff. What are you? Oh, those are footsteps.
Footprints. A man's. Large.
Someone's gonna get punished. Where are you at? Where are you hiding? There's no escape from us. Also, this is really disorienting. The visual effect. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's actually easier to see the path on the map than it is to see it in person, because it's so clear on the map, but it kind of lags behind its generation on the screen. Horses summoning. To have your horse come to you, double tap left stick. I understand that, but I am going to focus on this for now. I think a horse is only going to make this harder.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
That just means go in the water, right? Just go on through and see if he comes out the other side somewhere.
I can't decide. Should we draw?
Is that them? Should I check to see if they heard anything about it?
Tosley said he'd not give his dog this water. Not with so many corpses rotting in it. Sure to be poison.
Sure, not so sure. Who knows? Will you go to the well in Hovel instead?
Not in your life. I'd rather be ill than disturb a ghost.
Best be gone from here.
Oh, that's just rude. Okay. Ooh, there's the footprints, right roughly where I thought they'd be.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
He's got some crazy tracking skills.
Lost his boots in the rush.
He's running around barefoot. It's embarrassing. Alright, where is this going to turn up? It's going to be really funny if it's one of the guys I already beat up. It's like, oop, taking care of that already. That wasn't even such a big deal. Wait. Did he burn down his own? Oh wait, no, this is a different house. For a second there I thought the dwarf burned down his own stuff. That would have been funny.
What to do with it? What did the folk do?
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Right. He's been injured by what attacked him in the lake. So I just need to look around to find someone that resembles that kind of wound. Apparently not this peasant. Also, no one seems to be bothered that I'm walking in here. Oh, hello. That's pretty straightforward.
Their claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa. Our arsonist's a charmer, too. Come on. Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out, man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
He's copping up to this pretty fast.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp!
That's adorable.
Calm down. Now follow me.
Well, that was easy. Let's head on back to the blacksmith. All these free experience points, handy. I wonder if you get more for that or more for actually fighting. Not really sure.
Gotta go. Apologize.
Oh wow, he's actually talking about apologizing. Handy. Just need to actually find the position. Oh yeah, it's right around this corner here. Can I interest you in going any faster, sir? Just a wee bit faster. Like any can I like calm my horse in here and like tie you to him and drag you? Like, even that would be faster. It's like a escort mission from World of Warcraft. Someone lost their sticks. What are they gonna do without their sticks?
Kings do the fight.
Come on, man, we're almost there. Just a wee bit farther. Come on. Where are you going? You alright? Do you know what directions are? It's over here. Is that little hill too much for you? You gotta take the stairs? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Holy crap. This guy was not gonna put up much of a fight if we ended up doing that.
Up and at him.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you, I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Alright, might as well investigate, right? Also, kind of feel like I might have made some things worse, but you know, I can't fix old people. All I can do is try to help a little bit with the bad situation. Only 20 crowns?
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show me what you got.
You know, what do you have? Any cool weapons around here? Amateur's Armor Repair Kit. 15% of durability restored. That is not that much. Durability. Granted, I don't know how fast durability is lost in this game yet. These are crafting items for various amounts of armor. Interesting. Don't really have the money to start splurging on that kind of stuff right now. Do you have equipment? He has a shirt, which has 14 less armor. A saddle, 20 stamina. Saddle bags, more inventory. Good. Not stuff I want to buy right away, though. Was kind of looking for more like a weapon. But instead you have nails, which is not the same thing. About crafting? I probably... Do I even have recipes for things yet? Crafting items. On the left side of the screen is a list of crafting diagrams in your possession. Use left stick to scroll up and down, X to select category or diagram. Crafting items. On the right side of the screen is a detailed description of the current selected item. The center of the screen shows the components needed to create this item. Craftsmen need to eat too. To have them craft an item, you must pay them for their services. If you don't have enough coin, press X to craft them. If you have enough coin, press X to craft the item. You need to find a craftsman with the right specialty, armor, blacksmith, etc., for the type of item you wish to craft, and enough skill to craft an item of its quality. Some items can be dismantled. In order to obtain crafting components to dismantle an item, go to the craftsman and use the dismantle panel. Okay. So I can make a bunch of ingots, but I don't have resources in general, do I? But just out of curiosity, let's look into weapons, perhaps? That's the shop. Crafting. Is that all you have? Is you can make chest armor and crafting components? That does in fact appear to be it. This leather jacket requires level 1, would give me double the armor, and a number of other bonuses, but it would cost me... Let's see, it would cost me 32 gold, and basically a ton of resources I don't have. Next over is repair. What's my durability at? Pretty high. Okay, so I don't have to worry about repairing so much. Looks like stuff takes its sweet time falling apart at this point. You can dismantle the... I can dismantle the shield? This is all straightforward. It's like, here's where your dismantling things are. Here's what you get for them. I can destroy the note for 1 copper. I mean, for one crown. That's just strange. I don't know why I would do that.
So long.
Alright, so now I think it's time to follow up on lilac and gooseberries.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Let's call my horse. Hey, horsey. We're off to see the wizard, or something like that.
Move it.
We can't... I think I've been sidetracked by enough things. We need to go follow up on this urgent main quest that I keep not following. Just kind of getting a feel for the game, because there's a lot of different components here with the side quests and the notice board and the card games that I'm going to spend too much time playing, probably. So this is actually a pretty significantly sized area. I'm starting to get the feeling this game might kind of show up Dragon Age in my head. It does have the advantage of not, as far as I know, not being made for old generation consoles.
Come on, Roach.
Take it easy.
Might as well check in while I'm here. Oh god. Oh god. Hold circle to dismount. Don't press it. If you press it, you jump around like a lunatic.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at my window, peering at the goings-on. He must have heard me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
I'm gonna be very disappointed if she's manipulating me into breaking into a house. If I take a look at in here, though, two things could happen. The person could be dead, which is entirely possible, because, you know, one guy kills the dude, closes the door. It also could be the smelly guy that's on the run we're trying to find. Like, he could just be what's smelly in there because he went crawling through the sewers. Destroying objects. Some objects can be destroyed. Such objects are marked with the triangle icon. To destroy objects, to open up a path, face them and cast the Ard sign. You can also try hacking at them with your sword, but note that not everything can be destroyed in this manner. Another option is to toss a grape shot bomb at the object, but be careful not to get hurt by the explosion. Yeah, just using Ard seems like the most straightforward solution to me. Alright. I got this. Also, what button does uses Ard again? Is it RB? LB? No? RT. There we go. A lot of buttons to check. Oh my god, did I... Horse, chill. Chill. Once your stamina's depleted, you won't be able to sprint until it regenerates. So sprinting is the same thing as spellcasting, apparently. Hey, dead guy. Let's look around in here. What's that? Can I ignite that for some reason? Now it's lit up in here. Fun. Probably shouldn't be looting stuff around here if I don't want to get a bad reputation, right?
A corpse. Explains the stench.
Why, yes, that would. Oh, there it is. That's the corpse right there.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing.
No big deal, you just got horribly slit open. Where's that pan? Can I get that pan and leave? Let's light more things up, just for funsies. I just like that that's the thing I can do. That's fun. It's down there.
Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Don't make fun of me.
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it. To make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Oh, he had some kind of vital information, and he used the soot off the pan, probably mixed with water or something, to make his own form of ink, to pass on some kind of vital information, and then someone showed up and attacked him, at which point he seems like he might have panicked and burned some of his stuff. Or maybe that guy came in and tried to burn everything, and that's why he killed him. That's just fun to do. There's no good reason for me to do it, either. Anything else around here? Might not hurt. Wait, they did say it was an abandoned place, right? Oh my god, those could be handy. Diagrams and swords. You know what? She said this place is always abandoned, so maybe I should just take stuff? Or is it going to be bad? Item diagrams. Take diagrams to craftsmen with the proper skills to have them craft the item for you. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and loot this place. If she says it's abandoned, then this is probably some smuggler stuff. It's probably only here because of the guy that's dead here, or the other person. Hopefully. Or otherwise someone might not take kindly to me later when they find out I have all their stuff. Smoking pipe. I'm rich, bitch! Alright. Ooh, 17 crowns, I think? That's coolio. What's in here? Oh, wow, yeah, this was a lucrative little pan quest. I should take more of these on. Let's take a look at the inventory. How's the weapon compare? Let's see, current weapons do 22 to 26, and whoa, 81 to 99. Oh, right, that's the silver sword for fighting beasts, that's why. Okay, so 22 to 26, plus 25 armor piercing. This one's probably also that kind of thing. Yep, plus 6 damage. I'm gonna say that's an upgrade. Let's go for it. Other stuff I found. Brother missing. Notice posted by a man whose brother has gone missing. That's the one I already read. Good, yeah, these are contracts I've already found. Burned papers. Read for additional information. And when you arrange the meet, you fucking show up. I did, risking my life and the entire blasted operation, and ended up standing here with my plowing cock in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that, but you... Tell that blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we don't break off negotiations, but since our old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and place of our next meeting. Huh, so something went south here. And they're having just the most grand old time. I got the frying pan. Can't look at it for any more information. Whoa, that texture just freaked out. Is it going to do that again? It fixed itself. Smoking pipe can be sold to merchants or dismantled for crafting objects. For crafting items, it's probably going to be handy in some way. I think I just made a fair bit of money in the long run by coming in here. Hopefully no one notices all the missing stuff and gets mad at me.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
I'm sure we've heard this accent in 500 million different things, but I can't help it. I'm totally hearing that voice as just being the, I'm just hearing the little witch character from Dark Crystal in my head every time she speaks, and that is a good thing to hear in my head. All right, off to Lilac and Gooseberries. Probably going to be this next episode at this point. A lot of sidetrack things to check out, but you know that's how I play these kind of games, and it's probably how a lot of you guys play these kind of games too. So next episode, continuing down this path. This is a really big area, by the way. Look at this. Look at how far you can see in each direction, except, well, hill. Oh well. See you guys next time.